having watched The Incredible Hulk, the one that is quote unquote canon, um, I have thoughts, but it's interesting because it's not, I don't think it deserves the vitriol that it kind of like everyone like has for it. Like, because it's still it's not it's
I
like,
think when
oh, the
people
Hulk,
rank the 30 some odd MCU movies, The Incredible Hulk does tend to rank closer to the bottom.
Okay, I will agree, certainly, when put up against the rest of the, like, all of them, absolutely. But I meant just in general, because they are phenomenal films, and I'm not going to say they keep getting better, because there was a lull lately. It's coming back. It's coming back. We're doing fine.
Yeah,
Um,
what's the Captain America 4 was not great.
I
That
wasn't,
that one really felt
no.
like a movie that was ripped apart and put back together about six times.
I was very disappointed in that one. I really wasn't happy, and I was really upset that I wasn't happy with Miss Marvel, the movie that she was in, the
The
one
Marvel?
where, huh? The
The
Marvels.
Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was cuz I was very upset about that because I liked Captain Marvel,
Hmm.
the movie that she did. That one, I liked that movie. And I liked the TV show.
Yeah, it was really good.
I thought that was really cute. I liked her. I was really looking forward to this. And I like Rambo and everything. I was like, this is gonna be a great movie.
I liked the characters and I liked the jokes.
Yes.
They were
Yes.
great.
And I liked when they were
That's
doing the ball toss thing. Great
Oh yeah,
scene.
it's great.
But
All the character stuff in the movie and the jokes are great, and the jokes are funny. And it's got the singing planet, which is wonderful, and it's got the whole stop running, let the Flurkins eat you sequence, which is hilarious.
yeah.
But as a narrative, yeah, it
Yeah. Yeah.
kind
Not
of
my fave.
like as an example, hey, what happened to the people on the singing planet? Did they all die? Because the Marvels just kind of left.
Yeah.
Are they okay?
I like when he just starts talking and she's like, "Oh, he speaks our language." And it's like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, he's
But
bilingual or something
he's
like that.
bilingual. Yeah, he's bilingual.
Um,
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about 2008's The Incredible Hulk. And what I was meaning by it is at the time, even like before the 800 more movies,
yeah,
you
this
know,
was the second one. There
were
was
to come
Iron
out.
Man, and then there was this one.
Didn't this come out before Iron Man?
No, this came out right after Iron Man.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Hmm.
Um,
Same year, I think.
it did. It did. Same year, but I thought it came out before. But anyways, um, it it people look so down on it, and like watching it anew now, perhaps it is because I watched it after the day after I watched Hulk, and I was not impressed with Hulk. Sadly, I was like, oh, I don't really care for this one much. And so watching it in comparison, perhaps I liked it more. I had some big major problems with it, which I will go over in just a moment. Um,
Yeah, Iron Man came out the month before. Iron Man was May
okay.
2nd, and Hulk was June 13th.
Okay. Well, so
Right around the
Iron
same
Man,
time.
Iron Man was practically flawless. Iron Man is like the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which is truly to me almost a masterpiece movie. Didn't need any of the sequels. The sequels are fine. But like that first Pirates movie, Chef's Kiss, I loved it.
Hmm.
Did just full stop, did not need to continue going. Of course, their pocketbooks needed it to continue going, but whatever. Um, but I actually really enjoyed The Incredible Hulk, and again, perhaps it was because I was comparing it very much to the Hulk, uh, since this was double feature month, and that's kind of why I chose these two. Perhaps it got a lot of dislike because it did come so soon after Iron Man, which was just took the world by storm. And truly, this is a lesser movie by comparison. And
Compared
so
to
people were,
Iron Man? Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. And so it's like, oh, no, we don't,
Yeah,
you
I'd
know,
say Iron Man is a solid, good movie. This
yeah,
one is serviceable. It's fine.
right.
It's not bad. It's
But,
perfectly fine.
right. But I think the thing that my biggest problems with the Incredible Hulk now, well, let's talk about the good stuff first. The good stuff about this one is I think that it is a better, um, it, it is a better, mm, it's not so outland, like I don't want to compare it yet. It's a better Hulk movie character in that it's much more like the series. Not that it has to be, but like it's much more
It's certainly
he's
paying homage and paying its dues to what's that guy's name? Bill Bixby, the guy who played a Banner on the Hulk TV show.
yeah,
Is
and
he,
yeah.
while he's flipping stations and
He's flipping stations and he's right there at the beginning. Yeah.
soap
And I have
opera,
no idea what show that was, but
they do the they play the theme that played at the end of the TV
yes,
show where he's
yes.
walking down the street.
Well, and that's the thing is that like he's always being
Where it
hunted.
goes in this one. He's in both of them
They're
actually.
in both of them. He and Stanley. I said there because he and Stanley are in both of them.
Yeah.
But like he can't be still. He can't really have friends or connections. He's always being hunted. He's always on the run. So this movie, this one, The Incredible Hulk, kind of does, and Jeremy was telling me about that because I didn't really watch a lot of the Hulk TV show, and I was talking about the theme song. I'm like, oh, there's that theme song, and I'm like, it's just a sad theme song. And then he was telling, yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 and you're like, oh, it's just so sad. Um, and it's like that's why. And so Jeremy was like telling me about that, and I was like, oh, that's so poignant, and because
Yeah,
it
that
would
was
be
that was the crux of the TV show. Every week, uh, Banner ended up in a new place, and he tried to,
help out
start a life, settle down, and something would happen. He'd Hulk out, and usually he would solve a problem by hulking out. He'd save someone, but now he's out, and he
ultimately.
has to, he
Yep,
has to
yep,
leave all the friends or all the
yeah,
people that he
and
made, and he gets on the road and starts walking away and hitchhiking. Lonely.
that's so
I'm
sad
Mr.
though, and
Lonely.
that's so
Yeah.
sad though. But so I kind of, but I kind of liked that sort of conceit because until there is a Avengers group or a group, that wants you in there and is going to use you for good and not weaponize you or whatever, like you are going to be on the run and you are going to, have that. Plus, Edward Norton is a good actor. Um, and I I don't know if he made the perfect Hulk slash Bruce Banner, but like Eric Bana definitely didn't. Um, I and I don't have anything wrong with Eric Bana. I'm not poo-pooing on Eric Bana.
No, I
I'm
think
just
he played the character the way John Woo wanted him to play it.
Ang Lee.
I'm sorry, Ang Lee.
Because we were talking about
We're
John Woo,
talking
it's
about Crossing
forgivable.
Fire. Or, well,
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chow Yun Fat.
Yes, yes, yes. Chow Yun Fat is the Hulk. um, uh, so I will say, but so yeah, but I did actually enjoy it more than I thought I
Can you
was
imagine
going
a
to.
Hulk doing like wushu type of, you know, really acrobatic, flowy
I know,
martial
right?
arts? I
Right, right.
don't
But
want to see
I really did like I liked a lot about it. I liked how he was, trying to work on himself. I liked that he was, you know, trying to cure himself. I liked, I liked the
Well,
approach of
also
this
the
movie.
story.
I like. Hmm.
starts in the middle. Yeah, I mean, it basically it ends
Yeah,
in a really great sequence that catches us up on what the backstory is. It's like, okay, got it. I know who all these people are. I know what their motivations are. I know where we are and why we are. Great, let's go and do a story.
I will say both of these movies really make use of the opening title sequence. This is one of these are those like you can't come in late to either of these films.
Yeah.
This isn't this is not one of, like you've got and you can't like, be situating like this is those lights go down, you are like the movie has started. Like opening the opening credit sequences because a lot of times opening credits are just kind of like fun maybe. Like this is that is the plot. The movie has started. You are getting so much story there that you will be lost the moment the movie starts if you have not been paying attention. And they both really have that in both of them. And I think that that's an interesting way. And you're right, it does. It kind of drops you in. He's already been Hulkified. He's already in exile. He's been, away from
Yeah,
Betty.
it's like 4 or 5
It's,
years into
yeah, it's he like all that has, you know, yeah, it had a much different starting off point,
mhm.
um, in life. Um, definitely uh, in the, not to compare him yet. The thing about this movie, the things about this movie that bothered me the most, Liv Tyler aside, um, because that's preference. Um, and the watch,
Yeah,
because here's the thing.
I think the conceit is fine.
Yeah, thank you.
I think 200 is way too high.
It is a poorly executed good idea. I think
Yes, yes.
it's he is a scientist. So
Hmm.
he could have created some sort of anger meter, a heart rate meter. Nah. Because Betty buys him like a heart rate monitor because he breaks his, and she buys him one later and throws it at him. He's like, oh man, thank you. And I'm like,
Yeah, it's weird that it's not the anger, it's the heart rate. It's just his anger is driving. So he could turn into the Hulk if he goes on a particularly strenuous jog.
and so I'm like, you can't keep it tight then. How are you like, how you better you're mighty lethargic, so you can't exercise, you can't go for a run, like you can't. I
Well, I
mean,
mean, it's 200 BPM, so
it
I
is
think I could get my heart that high if I tried.
true.
Like they really should have I think maybe this doesn't matter to most people, but I think it should have been something like, I don't know, 240, something that a healthy person could hit if they're really exerting themselves, but
Accidentally get there.
they're not going to get hit 140 if they're just going on a light jog or having sex. Like
Yeah,
maybe I need to reread the Kama Sutra or something, but like that. But I don't know a particular position, or you would have to be insanely enthusiastic to hit 200 BPMs
yeah,
mid-coitus. I like your heart's going to explode and you're going to die, and the other person's going to feel really awkward about that or
yeah.
unlock a new kink. That could be the start of a really cool thriller.
Oh my, that like I never knew that that's what I needed.
That's that's right.
My
Yep.
God. But
I
like,
can
but
only get there if the other person dies.
yep, yep. Um, have you seen The Boys yet?
Not season four.
But you've seen, I think it was season one
Yeah, I've
where
seen, yes. Yeah.
the girl breaks his head.
Oh,
Like
yeah. I mean, she's
she
sitting
grinds
on
into
his
his head.
face and
Yeah.
she just squeezes him between her thighs or her
Yeah.
butt
She
cheeks.
just grinds into his
Just
head a little too hard. Yeah.
and yeah, that's like, oh, that's. That's awkward.
It's
I don't
sad when
think
that
I'm
happens.
gonna get the deposit back for this hotel room.
She's like, well, it was good for me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, imagine Xenia Onatop, only she has, super strength.
Oh my God. Um, but yeah, so like the heart rate, like again, I appreciate what they were trying to do. I
I think
just think it was
yeah,
not
I think it's a
fully developed, fully thought out. I think like it was, yeah, the idea was valid. It
yeah, like I
wasn't,
like the idea. It's like he needs to run away, but he can't run away too fast or he'll Hulk out. Yeah, I think that that's an interesting idea of to add some tension.
yeah, absolutely. So that was my first kind of like, I
And if
just
they
wish it
had
was
the
done
heart rate a
better.
little bit lower, then I think the sex scene or the interrupted sex scene would have played better.
Y yeah, that's, I
Like
mean,
I'm sorry, and this is your heart rate, unless there's cardiovascularly something less than ideal going on with you, you're not hitting 200 just smooching somebody.
it's been a while for him,
That's been
but
5 years.
still,
Still, that's
no, 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 no.
don't buy that.
Yeah. Um, I also, what was I going to say? The other, I
Also,
again, like,
doesn't whisper the entire movie.
I like that
Liv
better.
Tyler does.
Well, you know,
Except the one part in New York where she screams at the guy and kicks his cab. And that was funny enough where I was like, you know what? That contrast between this and her very soft-spoken voice throughout the first hour of the movie, I'm like, you
I'll
know,
allow it.
that services this joke. I'll allow it. It's fine.
I'll allow it. Yeah. Um, as I've already said, I wish the Hulk looked like him because I think that that's something about the Hulk that I like that it looks like
They
who it is. I just think that that's I don't know. I just for some
effects
reason feel like
wise,
that's an
this
important
is a step
feature.
up. He's they do a lot more with the actual gradients of green and
Yes,
skin texturing. Still looks a little bit like modeled clay, but
it's a better looking because I also like the lighting they do on him. They keep him in the shadows a lot. Like it's a much more interesting,
one thing
like
they did in the Young Lee movie is they constantly were using like green key lights um,
yeah,
for Eric Bana, because so you could see the green glint in his
in his
eye.
eyes.
I thought
Yeah,
that was a fun touch. I like.
yeah. And
Uh,
this one had
they
the
just did the full green glowing
yeah,
irises whenever but
yeah,
pretty much anytime Eric Bana is talking, and later Nick Nolte too, they just have a green light, so you'd get that green glint. You could see
yeah,
the green, and I was like, it's stupid, but I love it.
yeah.
Um, one
But
comparing the designs of the Hulks,
yeah,
one thing I really like that the Ang Lee movie does and the Ruffalo Hulk does. Um, Compared to the Norton Hulk is the Norton Hulk is like super cut and defined. This is a guy who's dehydrating himself, to get that
sure, sure, sure.
extremely defined musculature, whereas the Ang Lee or the Eric Bana Hulk and the Ruffalo Hulk are huge and very solidly large
Yeah,
muscled, but they're not cut. They're not defined.
right. They're just big
They're just
dude. Yeah.
really big. They're power lifter.
Yes.
They're power lifter bodies rather than
Yes.
competitive bodybuilding. And I
Yep.
actually, for the Hulk, I like that physique
Agreed.
better for him.
Agreed. Very much agreed. I yeah. Um I do too. I think he just needs to be massive. You know, I like the massivity of him. Um, there were times that I also felt that Norton Hulk was weaker than the other two Hulks that we have seen on film.
Yeah, I mean
It,
he does
it,
get mollywopped by the Abomination and
which,
also doesn't seem to be able to like jump to the top of a building. He kind of has to climb up the side.
yeah, so let's talk about Abomination. Um, so Tim Roth's mighty Tim Roth. Um, he, I feel like they made him too powerful too quickly because they say William Hurt gives him like that first dose, and they're like, okay, we're gonna go slow. It's gonna be painful as hell. And you're gonna, feel like you're 29 in this body or, whatever. I also back up, hold up, wait up a minute.
I think I know which line you're going for.
What are you, 45?
Yep, that one. 39.
39.
You just
It's
take a
like,
toll, don't they?
and
Yeah, I love the way
the way he delivers it,
the way
so
he
good,
played
so
that.
good.
Yeah. What are you, 45? He's like 39. Oh, wow.
And
You're
William
so
Hurt doesn't even
wrong.
back down. He doesn't even feel bad about it. He's
Yeah,
like, no, yeah, those years take a toll, don't they? And you're like,
guy's a
oh, you're
prick.
an
Like I kind of like
so
um
good. It's so good.
I the difference for me between the two, I like The Incredible Hulk better as a film. I think
Yes.
it's simpler. And
Yeah, yes.
because it's simple, it
Thank you.
doesn't have much to screw up. Because it's just a very simple Hulk story.
Yeah,
Whereas I find Ang Lee's Hulk
there's so much going
much more
on.
interesting, but it doesn't entirely work. Like I like the entire thing they're trying to do with um kind of the the sins of our fathers type of thing. They're trying to kind of compare the Nick Nolte and the who the hell plays Ross in that
Sam Elliott?
Sam Elliott. Thank you. Uh, they're trying to juxtapose these father figures and how they can fail their children and trauma inflicted upon us by the our previous generation and like that's all interesting stuff. It's just not done well. It gets really muddled. As an example, like Nick Nolte's character, Bruce's daddy, is you get to the point where it's just like, okay, this guy's just utterly psychotic. He's just
Yeah.
megalomaniacally psychotic, and
Yeah.
to the point where it's like I'm not interested anymore, right? Because he starts out, okay, I'm a scientist. I work for the military, and I'm going to make stuff to make the world a better place. And my
Yeah.
camera has just gone out of focus again. Let me fix that.
Yeah.
There we go. Uh,
Yeah.
but then the mean old standards and practices won't let me do human testing. Well, I don't
Yep.
care how many monkeys I've exploded. It's time for human trials. And so he starts experimenting on himself,
Yep.
and then his wife gets pregnant, and he's like, "Oh no, what have I done? Have I harmed my child?" And then he's like, "Oh, I've got to kill my child. That's the only way to save him." And then he accidentally kills his wife, and then he goes to prison for 30 years, and then his kid gets into the foster system. I guess in those 30 years he had access to like the internet and a lot of books because he certainly doesn't seem to have missed on any technological developments in the last 30 years. And then
Right.
he
He's
gets out
still
of
updated.
prison and he's going to find his son for we're not really sure what reason he has, and then he tries to because he wants to take the power from his son.
Like, is that his plan the whole time is to become this extreme being? Like, is that
I
what
mean,
he spent his time in?
it doesn't seem
Like,
like it started there.
yeah, because then he wants to kill her. Like, he sends the dogs after her. So I'm like,
And
what was that all
there,
about?
there's
Like,
yeah, it's unclear. It's like, are
motives.
you feel that she's in your way to doing what you want. It's just utterly confusing. And
Yeah.
Thunderbolt Ross seems to have a bigger anger problem than Bruce does. This guy is just seething rage 24/7. I'm like, I'm surprised he's not hulking out, man.
And and it's interesting because I am a big fan of Sam Elliott,
Oh yeah.
and there were some especially bad line deliveries from him, and I'm like, if Sam Elliott can't pull it off, you know there's no character development.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But with
so yeah.
so there's a lot of really it's trying to do a lot and
Yes.
it's just not working.
Yes.
There's so much there and it fails in such interesting ways that I can't help but find the movie really interesting. Also, he gives the serum to his three dogs and makes Hulk dogs, and I think that's amazing. You get a Hulk poodle and a Hulk Pitty and a Hulk maybe
Other.
Rottweiler or something like
Yeah, I
that.
think it's yeah, I think so. But yeah, the Hulk poodle's cute.
And they're these really grotesque, monstrous doggies that are also just kind of cute. I mean, you feel kind of bad when, and I kind of, again, this movie, I was talking about how the Hulk doesn't kill anybody. I mean, he kills those damn dogs.
He kills those dogs.
They
Yeah.
explode into, but it's not gory because they just kind of explode into green mist. Very
Yeah.
cartoony. Whereas in Incredible Hulk, it's mentioned that in the original accident where he first becomes Banner, he hurts
Yeah.
people
Like six people or something are
and might
dead.
have killed two people or something like that.
Yeah.
And a few of the people in a bunch of, and in the big college campus fight in the center of the movie, a few people definitely die there. There's some truck explosions and stuff where so there's a couple
Yes.
people are definitely dying.
Yes. So, an interesting thing about me, I don't know if it's interesting or if it's endearing or if it's crazy or if it's um
One of those special forces guys in the soda plant who got chucked across the room and slammed into a wall. I mean, he's dead. Yeah, yeah,
right, 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 right.
that's dead.
Yeah. Oh, back to Abomination before we talk about how
Mhm.
special I am in quotation marks. Um, I said that he was too powerful too quickly. Because he comes out after dose one, which, as William Hurt has told us, is like low dose, and he's running so much faster than his peers, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can get that. I
Basically,
can,
they gave him the super soldier serum. They basically
yeah,
the Captain America
and
time.
I can get behind that,
Hmm?
and that's, but like, it just they, it was so like he was damn near invincible so quickly. Like he was doing backflips and this, and I'm like, okay, so
And then he gets kicked.
you're all of a
One kick
sudden,
hits a
yeah,
tree.
but it was like you all of a sudden with this small low dose become a force to be reckoned with to the Hulk. So either the Hulk isn't as powerful
I mean,
as
he was no physical match. He was just fast. He could at
I
least keep
guess.
up with him and dodge him. He wasn't getting hit. He certainly wasn't like punching him or doing any damage.
I guess, okay. I guess you're right. But it was just, I was like, where did you learn to parkour? You're just, I don't know. It was, I don't know. I guess it just comes with the serum that you can scale tall buildings.
How the hell does Captain America get his frisbee shield to bounce in ways that
That is
defy
true.
the laws of physics? Which I appreciated.
Fair enough.
Spider-Man goes, that does not follow the laws of physics at all. And
That is true.
that's not how it shouldn't
Um,
ricochet like that.
so the thing about me is I watched Captain America 4,
Mhm.
5, 8, I don't know, whatever color
Or
it was. Um,
it was just called Captain America: Brave New World, I think is what it's called.
oh, yeah. Great name. Um, tell me how you really feel, Kelly. Um, and
A brave new world.
green face, big head.
The leader. Great to see Tim Blake Nelson back, though.
Not a clue who he was. Not
Like the actor or the character?
character.
Oh, okay.
Watched Brave New World.
Did
Did
you not
not
remember him from this movie?
did
When you
not
saw it
remember him
before?
from this
Ah,
movie.
okay.
Watched this movie. Had no idea that that's who that was.
Oh, really? Okay.
Did not put it together.
Huh.
He hit his head, did the little thing. Jeremy goes, and that's how he becomes leader. And I'm like,
What? Who?
I'm sorry, what just happened? And I'm like, will you please pause the movie and tell me what you just said? And he's like, what are you confused about? And I'm like, what you just said. And then he and I go, are you telling me that this whole moment, that guy right there, is green face big
Big
head
brain guy, yeah.
in Brave New York world? And he goes,
Yeah.
yeah. And I go, okay, so much sense has just finally been made.
It was kind
I
of
just
like it's like Llewellyn died at the end of No Country for Old Men. You see his body in the hotel. I'm like, do you? Because I was wondering where the hell that character went. He dropped out of the last 20 minutes of the
he
movie.
was dead. He was dead,
Yeah, he
dude.
was
Yeah.
dead. He got killed by the guys who found him because they were looking for the
Yep.
drugs.
Yep.
You
Yep.
see him. Granted, he's kind of laying face down, but
No idea. Like, and Jeremy's like, how do you think he knew so much about gamma radiation, all this? I'm like, I don't know, he's a smart scientist guy. He just
got a
knows
big
things. Like,
brain.
who cares who he is? Like, even looking at the actor, and I was just like,
It has been 17 years, and he's also wearing a lot of makeup in the
yeah,
new.
but no, but like watching the Incredible Hulk, it took until the end of his role for Jeremy to be like, and that's how he becomes. And I was like, I'm sorry, pause. What?
What when?
Where did you just take me
Leader
on
of
this
what?
ride? I was like, oh my God. Because, yeah, uh, I had not even, like, there wasn't even like a spark that was igniting
Looks
behind me.
familiar.
Yeah, I wasn't even
Uh,
going, huh, well, this is interesting. Yeah, just not even. So very exciting but it's interesting. The thing, I have an interesting ability to not remember the endings of movies. Unless I have seen a movie like multiple times, I don't really recall movie endings. So I was like, oh, like so having Abomination was I was like I had no there was no recollection there of I
yeah.
know Tim
So when
Roth
you
is a
saw him in the little cameo in Shang-Chi, you didn't recognize that that was Abomination.
no, I did. I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I was like I just forgot why.
Hmm.
I
He
was like,
shows up in
oh,
She-Hulk too.
yes, yes. I was like, oh yeah, he is Abomination.
It's
But
hilarious because Tim Roth is now like a yoga kind of health guru
which
kind of guy, which is hilarious, I think.
here's the problem with me also is I have a heart. So this is my therapy session. Welcome to my therapy session. I have a hard time um believing people can change because at the end there
Well, let's
of
act
of this
that.
yeah, of the end of this movie, I was really upset that he didn't kill Abomination. And I was like, he needs to kill him. Like he shouldn't just like kick him over to Ross and be like, this is your mess, deal with it.
I think I can trust you on this one, Ross.
I'm like, what the? I'm like, stomp on his head, stomp head into ground, make puddle of brain, please.
Well, I
Like,
mean, it's Hulk. He's not.
I know that,
He's
but in
not
my
something.
head, I was very upset that he didn't kill Abomination. And then Jeremy's like, but then he wouldn't be Wonger's friend, and Wonger's our favorite. And I'm like, yes, Wonger is our favorite, but he has what's her name with two E's and two Trixie or whatever. What's
Madison.
Madison? I love her. She's our favorite.
She's my favorite character. She's in one episode of She-Hulk.
She's the best. We love Madison.
She is
Um,
mentioned at the very end of one of the Watchers mentions her at the very end of What If season three, I think.
oh my God, I love her so much.
So she's still out there. I propose that I think now that Stan Lee has passed, that Madison should take over the the cameo spot in every movie. Just every movie, every TV show, at some point you'll see Madison somewhere.
Oh my God, I
They
love
go to a
her.
bar. Madison's just at the, at the drinking. If they, the Guardians of the Galaxy are on nowhere or something, and Madison's there, just
Madison's just
not,
there. I love
not how
her. I
she got.
love
I
her.
don't think she knows how she got there. She's just everywhere.
She's no idea.
Yep.
But he was like, you can't kill Abomination because he becomes Wonger's friend, and Wonger's our favorite. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. And I was like, but I still don't like it. He should, because I had the, it took me multiple movies to get behind Bucky. I,
Oh,
I can't tell you how long it took me to be okay with Bucky.
he was
I,
brainwashed. Give him a break.
right. Which means at any moment, Daniel Bruhl could come out of from wherever and like say
Say
some
the magic
German
word.
phrase.
Yeah.
Hot
Pancake.
Daniel Bruhl can come out and be like,
Caterpillar.
which I get you're brainwashed, but that also makes you a liability now, doesn't it?
Yep. Got a dirty up. They got to get a dirty mind.
And whatever. I'm just being pragmatic.
Did he get? I think he has since had those trigger
Yes,
words.
he has. He
I think
has.
the Wakandan
They
folks
did. I
helped
think they did. I
program him.
really do. I think they did. They deprogrammed him or whatever. What happened to Daniel
They
Bruhl's character?
they
Did he
unmorphed.
die?
Hmm?
Did he die, that character?
Who?
Um,
Wait,
the
which actor?
Daniel Bruhl.
Oh no, he's not dead. He's still around somewhere.
Okay, good. I
No,
hope he
he's
comes.
just yeah, he's in prison last we saw, I think. At the
Hmm.
end of Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think that's the last time we saw him.
I like
I,
him.
yeah, I expect him to pop up some more. Baron Zemo. It's a character.
Yes, that's right. Zemo.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
expected wonderful actor, great performer. I love the characterization that they've done here. He was a lot of fun in Winter Soldier. He got to really expand that character. So I expect I expect he'll be around.
Is William Hurt alive?
No, he passed away a couple years ago.
That's
That's why
that's
Ford replaced him in the new movie.
that's what I expected. That's what I thought, obviously, because of Harrison Ford. But I semi didn't remember him passing. Um, I guess. I was like, because he's been it from the beginning.
From the yeah, because he played Ross um in The Incredible Hulk, and I think his last appearance as Ross was in the Black Widow movie. I think that was the last. Granted, that one's a prequel and takes place several years before. Anyway, but yeah, I think his role in Black Widow is the last time we saw him as Thunderbolt Ross. I think the actor died like within a
Yeah.
year after that film came out.
Ted Levine would have been a good Ross.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. See, I'm onto something. Uh, okay, so Abomination. Yes.
About my abomination.
So, okay, here's another question. Is Tim Roth really that short? Because he looked so tiny. And I was wondering if they made him it, I was wondering if they made him look tiny.
According to IMDb, he's 5'8", so not terribly
So
short,
I
but
think they
not tall.
made his character tiny. Like, I think they did some forced perspective for his because he was constantly being towered over. And I think,
I imagine they might have done that to emphasize his lust for power.
yes, I
And
think
he
so.
always feels like he's inadequate and
Yes. And
small. So
I definitely, because I'm like, I don't recall Tim Roth being so small, but I had a feeling that there was some sub, like some conscious choice that, like, not like for the
below
viewer to be
average height for a male, but not
like,
too
yeah,
anything.
but not so small that he would be. as short as he was perceived. Like, because I was watching and I was going like, that's a Tom Cruise-esque dude. Like, look how tiny he is. Tom Cruise would never let himself look that tiny. Like, and he's taller than Tommy. Um, so yeah, I did and I did and didn't like. I thought that I mean this is the smallest of the Hulks and the Hulk that didn't look like the actor who portrayed him, but I did like the coloring a little bit. I did also enjoy when Betty went shopping for him and then brought like stretchy things and the nod to the purple pants and he's like purple really and she's like they're the stretchiest things they have and I thought well that's a cute little nod to you
Hmm.
know the purple that the Hulk wears. um I will say also I was very bothered right off the bat at the very, very beginning of the movie when he slices himself and the blood drops. And
When
this I,
Bottling Factory, yeah.
yes. And this I, it's funny because this I remember vividly from watching the movie all those years ago is that he runs down to find because he's like I can't contaminate anything because it'll blow my cover, it'll hurt someone, any of these reasons. And so he runs down and he finds the spot of blood that fell on the conveyor belt and he mops it up so diligently and super glues his cut together
You're gonna have to do
and
more than just wipe it off the conveyor belt, but whatever. It's
whatevs.
a movie. He got it. He got it. It's fine.
As a movie, he got it. He's fine. And not like a foot away is the stem of a bottle with a full ass
Blood drop.
like blood drip coming down it. And I'm like, just look right there. Just look
I'm surprised he didn't see that one. I'm surprised he spotted the dark splotch of blood on the dark conveyor belt. He didn't see the one
underneath
down the
bottles that you have to be like, oh, look, look.
the one dripping down the side of a glass
But
bottle.
like the one that's drip. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, that, like, you missed that? Like, how did like if there was one in the bottom of a bottle, like a dot in the bottom of a bottle, that I could understand like he missed. Like you should have done it a little differently, but like I was like, come on, how'd you miss that? You're so
Also, looking at all the workers in that place, I don't think they have air conditioning. Everyone there is a sweaty mess.
yeah, it's probably very smelly. Well,
Of course, they're also all wearing, full coveralls too, so it's like it's hot.
yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. We have had like monumental heat wave. The heat wave finally just broke. You're about like,
It's
have you had any earthquakes? Like, have you been having any tremors from all the crap having happening in Russia right now?
no, but we
You
did
know, in October?
no, but we got hit with a remnants of a tsunami because we had a 8.8 or something over.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So did you say you did or no?
Oh, I didn't feel any tremors, but we did get kind of the backwash here.
Okay.
For California, it wasn't really much.
Okay.
Some of the harder hit places were up like Alaska and
Yeah.
more on the coast of South America got the brunt of it.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Because I was wondering
and
about
Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah, right? Mother of.
I was on Facebook or some other social media, and I saw pictures of some people standing out on the beach with their phones waiting for the wave. I'm like, I hope that's fake. You assholes are gonna die.
Why do
Why are you? This is not deep impact. You could just go a mile inland and be fine. Don't stand right on the beach.
why do
There's a
people
hill
do
right
that?
behind you. Just get up on the hill. Like
I
six
hate
people standing there with their phones. It's like,
people are the worst.
I hope that's fake. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, so yeah, Incredible Hulk, I think I certainly wouldn't call it incredible, but I would call it
No.
a serviceable movie that
Yeah.
is so simple that it doesn't have the room to do much wrong.
That's interesting that it's I
The character motivations are very simple,
yeah.
almost to a fault. I mean, for example, in comparison with the first movie,
Yes.
we
Yes.
have the way that wonderful sequence sets up is there's the original accident, and you see Liv Tyler's battered body, bleedy, all just laying. face all swelling. It's like, oh man, he really hurt her. And William Hurt is there too, and he's busted up his arm and the leg and his gash open on his head. And it's like, oh, so he's chasing the Hulk because he hurt his baby girl. And it's like, okay, I understand this motivation. Um, and then as we get through the movie, we find out that both uh, Ross and Blonsky are peas in a pod. That you know, Ross actually, I mean, he doesn't not care that his daughter was hurt, but that's not why he's doing what he's doing. He just assumed throw her in jail if she got in his way. He wants that weapon. He wants it as a
Yeah.
weapon. He's it's not a revenge. It's not a fatherly revenge thing. He wants it as a weapon. And Tim Emil Blonsky, he wants that weapon for himself. So there's an interesting character dynamic here. You get a
Yeah.
change in motivation for the dad. You get this duality of I want to be a weapon. I want weapon. I'm feeling inadequacy and I need that power. Contrasted with Bruce, who has this power and doesn't want
Doesn't want it.
to get rid of it.
Tries to
There's
cure
some
it.
interesting things here that they don't really, it's there, but they don't really do much with. So it's just kind of there. So they don't drop the ball because they never actually pick it up, but there is a ball, right? It's not that
They
there's no
see it.
ball.
They see
They
it.
just,
It's there.
right. They never pick up the ball, which means they never drop it, but but the ball's there. Um,
Yeah.
and you also have the X factor of Tim Blake Nelson's character, who you don't know where his allegiances might lie.
Science,
Pretty
which
much,
I find
pretty much.
fascinating.
I mean, he's fine, right? He turns out to be a guy who, I mean, he did clone all of his blood, but Bruce also never said don't do that. And he's like, "This is amazing. We can cure all the diseases. This is
And
gonna."
I think that that's what because I think that that's such an interesting,
He's like, I'm a reckless scientist. It served me well so far.
and I find,
Oh.
and that's the thing, as I find him fascinating. Like, not even like knowing where he goes, just like the character in just like in this like microcosm. Like, it's a fascinating thing because that is almost like true mad scientist without, like just I what can I do? Because even like with Abomination, like he's like, I didn't say no. I'm literally just need to give you you need informed
Informed
consent,
consent, which yeah, I'll take that as a
which I get, yeah, but like because I don't think he has a side. His side is, what's this
cool
gonna look
science
like?
stuff. What's this do?
What is this? Yeah, what is this? Like he's the kid who put the fork in the electrical socket. It's a wonder
I
he's
don't
still
have
alive.
eyebrows anymore, but that was amazing.
And that's the thing is I don't think that like becoming leader like he does then think about all the steps ahead.
Yeah,
But I don't
like
think that
Samuel Stearns never thinks about the consequences. He's always in the here and now. It's not until he becomes a leader where he starts thinking about
exactly. And that's like I think like him hitting his like that's the difference. But because then it's just
which,
like
if
I
you
just need
want, if you remember the movie real well and can make that connection 17 years later, good for you.
exactly. So now that I've come back, I'm like, oh, look at how
Yeah.
brilliant this is. But
But
pardon
also,
me.
again, it's really clear that that movie, Brave New World, was ripped apart and put back together a bunch of times. So I have no idea what the original, if anything, revolving around the leader would have been any different.
Who knows? I hope
But
that there was a lot. I was remarkably disappointed in that movie. And
how do you waste Giancarlo Esposito?
and moreover, remarkably disappointed in the promotion of the movie. Speaking of severely off topic, and then we will somehow like
Well, it's just you
get back to
back
it.
to movies, yeah.
Have you seen the preview for the Ryan Gosling film Hail Mary. It's a
Yes,
astronaut-y.
yes. He's a school teacher who, or well, a professor or something like that, who gets adopted into a space program to keep a, I don't know, some
Yes.
cosmic event is going to screw us. Isn't the
Yeah.
sun dying or something?
Stars are
They
dying.
have to go somewhere else that's not dying.
Stars are like blowing up for reasons, something like
Yeah,
that.
the stars are sick. They've all got a virus and are going out.
Yeah, something
I
like
don't know.
that.
I mean, most of the movies where there's a cosmic problem, usually the solution is throw a bomb at it. Up,
Yes.
the sun's dying. Throw a bomb at it. Up, the
Yes.
center of the earth has stopped spinning. Throw a bomb at it.
Throw a reluctant scientist at it. Um, that is one of those that I am truly hoping that the um marketers did not give away too much because as a consumer of the preview, I'm quite angry with them in that I've seen it and I'm like,
That
you
detail you probably should have saved for the movie. I think you have.
you sold me already up to here.
Hell, there's a not insignificant chunk of the population who's sold on Ryan Gosling. They're like, that's all I need to know. Ryan Gosling in space. It's like, okay. Do you
First off,
want
yes,
to know
that's
more?
not who I am, but like
Yeah,
you
no,
had
neither am
like
I. But
you had me like you had a
yeah,
complete preview too. You had a fantastical complete preview. You had the song, you had the arc, and then all of a sudden you almost had like a tag and I'm like,
why are you doing that? Yeah, it's one of the reasons I still haven't seen Good Robot yet because I feel as though I've seen the entire movie thanks to the marketing. Although I
watch it.
hear I have not, and it's still very good.
You gotta watch it. I need you to watch it. But pivoting back, yes, I'm glad we talked about this because I as much I did enjoy The Incredible Hulk. I enjoyed it more this time watching it than I did the first time because I went in going I remember not liking them, not like hating them. Didn't di I didn't dislike them. I want to
Yeah.
be clear. I don't remember disliking them. I just remember being like a disappointed. I do like The Incredible Hulk more now that I've rewatched it. And Lee's I'm still a little like more disappointed in, but like there is a respect and an enjoyment of it in a different way. But I really
Hulk dogs.
enjoy
Sorry, Hulk dogs.
hot dogs. But I really do enjoy what you said about the Incredible Hulk in the fact that it is such a singular story. There is one path. There's not a lot of there's no side quests. There's no B story. It doesn't go back and forth from
Not
A to B.
really.
Like there is
I
just
mean,
a
even her boyfriend, like they don't really do anything with him. He's just kind
no.
of there.
He was there for a moment and she's like, "I see my ex. Excuse me, you're now done and out of
You're
the
now
like."
done in this movie. He's like he has one more scene where he's like, "Yeah, General Ross. Now I know why well I
She
guess
never
she's
talked about you
ex
because you're an
now.
ass.
She thinks you're an asshole, and now I know why."
Yeah, yeah,
But he's like the General Talbot of this movie. Didn't really need to be there. Didn't
yeah.
really do much.
No, but it is this very yeah. That's right. I
It's kind
nearly
of like
forgot.
when you enter a room and someone's trying to go through the doorway at the same time. You're like, oh, that, and it's kind of awkward, and you shuffle around each other. It's like, you know what? You didn't need to be there. Would have
Yeah,
been smoother entrance into the room if you weren't there.
indeed, indeed. Um, but yeah, I was but so I like that take because now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, it's probably why it was a easier pill to swallow is like you didn't have as much stakes. I think that, the Hulk uh had all the stakes. They were like T-bone, ribeye, skirt, all of them. Throw them all on. Let's grill them at the same time when they don't all grill at the
Which
same
is
level.
great, but they don't all go together, and you burned a
They
couple
don't.
pieces. I
Yeah.
appreciate the effort, though.
I mean, I
And you've
appreciate.
got some phenomenal garnish on that shit.
There
Let
you
me tell
go.
you.
You know, But then, but yeah, but so it was interesting. I liked it. But at the end of the day, man, I think, they nailed it with Mark Ruffalo at the very, very end of the day. That's when they third time's the charm, man, and they nailed it. And I think that he has proved like, and that he does not need his own standalone movie. He has, I mean, obviously it's too far to go back now and like bring him. I mean, they did it with the Black Widow, but he's an old man. Um, and I mean that in all respect. I'm an old woman. But he embodies Hulk and Bruce Banner. Like
Mhm.
he's really
He's
he's great
such a
at
great banner
the
that he could show
both.
up in a movie and I wouldn't be disappointed if he doesn't Hulk out.
That is true. That is like,
He
yeah,
doesn't Hulk
he
out. Well, no, that's not true. Anyway.
he kind of has like that fumbly bumbly sort of a, like, yeah. So
Yep. That's
I think it worked out.
generally the secret sauce to a lot of the MCU movies is you just like the characters, you like the people, even if the movies around them aren't that good. Like the Marvels, not one of the best movies of the canon, but I really
Yeah.
like Carol and Monica and Kamala Khan and the
And her family is literally just the best.
the Khan family is hilarious. Did you see the new Daredevil show on Netflix? Yeah, I
Her
love the
dad.
fact that her dad is just he's working at the bank. I'm like, yay! He's got a
Yeah.
bobblehead of his daughter. She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
she's a superhero. It's like a homemade bobblehead because they don't make Miss Marvel's bobbleheads.
No,
Had to
no,
make her own.
because
That's adorable.
yeah, because my love for Mr. D'Onofrio. He is something else. Um, but yeah, no, I do love the cons. They are just such a good family. And yeah, so
I was genuinely disappointed that the show didn't feature the scene of Matt Murdock going and having dinner.
I know, and having dinner there.
I mean,
Mi-
they would have had to pay all of the actors, and
Yes, yes.
but still, I really wanted that scene just because I thought it would be fun to have Matt Murdock have dinner with the Cons.
Yeah, missed opportunity, but also probably an expensive opportunity, so I understand. But, um,
I mean, it's like I mean, poor impoverished Disney. I mean, they have to be thrifty. They don't have billions and billions and billions of dollars to spend. I mean, where do you ex
no.
maybe if they had started a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe or something. I mean, we can't expect them to foot the bill all the
Well,
time.
I mean, like, have you seen Cinderella 2 and 3? I mean, they could barely afford extra, art they had to recycle from the first movie.
Hmm.
So they're really impoverished.
You know,
Oh
or
well, but there you go.
and those poor CEOs. I mean, they have to fire hundreds of people every year just to be able to maintain their own salary. Yeah. Gets
Hmm.
you right here.
It really does. It really does.
Well, maintain their salary and their yearly bonuses and raises and stuff, right?
Let's us not forget. They need a house in every country.
It's like I can only afford a home in 47 of the states.
Yeah, right? Like, because really, who wants one in Wyoming? No, I'm joking. I'm
I was literally picking a state. I'm like, Wyoming is the one I'll make a joke about, and you went Wyoming. I'm like, yeah, it's got to be Wyoming.
gotta be Wyoming. Oh my goodness. But I don't work for Disney. I work for an education company. So I don't make any money.
I work for a university, so
So we are gonna go broke slowly together or quickly because, education. But you know what? We're
I
not talking
mean,
about that.
you know what? A lot of our stuff is federally funded. A lot of our stuff was federally
I
funded.
was gonna say was.
So, but we get money from other sources like tuition and state funding. So, I mean, granted, I mean, we've had to do
Yeah,
one of
right.
those, right? No raises this year, no promotions. Uh, didn't renew most of our contractors, a couple we had to keep around. No new hires, that kind of stuff. So, other than that, business as usual.
I just had to absorb my coworkers' duties. So
Yeah,
I am now doing the work of two. That's fun. For
luckily,
the same amount, by the way.
at least where I work, we haven't, no one got laid off. So at least in
That is nice.
my
That is nice.
campus or organization, we didn't lay anyone off, but we did. Looking at my performance review, um, if we were doing raises, I think there's a good shot I could have had one, but oh
Yeah,
well.
well,
But now that I know that we're not doing raises and st or promotions or something, I don't feel particularly motivated to go above and beyond this next year or two.
that's the thing. It's like, oh, 5 o'clock. Good night.
Bye.
Email half written. I'll finish it in the morning.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. But anyways, enough about education. But there you go. Thus ends our double dip into the double feature months. And yeah, that was really fun though. Double features might be over, but not movie mandates. No, never. Well, I mean, maybe one day someday,
I
but not
mean,
not
we
not
will shuffle
now.
off this mortal coil eventually.
But not now.
Oh,
Not yet.
yeah.
We shall continue. We shall persevere.
Yeah, I'm
And
going for a very lengthy midlife crisis, which I'm trying to extend as long as I can, because if
ooh,
it's truly midlife, that means I've got a whole hell
hey.
of a lot of life after that, right?
That's just
So the
maths,
longer your
man.
midlife crisis lasts, the longer you live. That's just math.
You are just like coming at us with like, the revelations today. This is great. I like that. So the month after October, that would be November.
Hmm.
And in November, we are going with the theme of what did I just watch? Brother, what are you gonna make us watch?
I just realized that what I'm going to make us watch is a very generic title that belongs to several different movies. So
Lovely.
I
Be
better,
very specific.
yeah, I need to make sure I'm a bit more specific here. Hang on just a second.
Hanging.
Just want to make sure I get the right year. Okay, here we go. We are going to watch House. The Japanese movie from 1977, not the not the kind of horror comedy from it starred William Cat, I think. Remember
Oh,
that
Ralph
one?
the Greatest American Hero.
Yeah. Uh what when did that come out? I'm curious here. Not the TV show with Hugh Laurie, not Roadhouse, either of them. Yeah, 1985 was House with William Cat.
I saw the new Roadhouse. Do not
House
recommend.
of Wax, House of Gucci, Full House. Anyway, House, Japanese name House. From what I understand, the Japanese title is literally the romanized, using the Japanese characters to spell out the English word house. So it
Oh,
it, it just comes out House.
oh shit.
So
Okay.
1977 Japanese film called House. Um, well,
Watch a preview and have fun.
yeah, watch it and then wonder, and then ask yourself, what did I just watch? Is
Huh.
it horror? Is it comedy? Is it what? How am I supposed to feel about what I just saw? So,
Okay. I look forward
yeah,
to
this is one of those movies where I've seen it before,
it. Okay.
and I really want to know what you think of it.
All right. All right. I want to know what I think of it too. I look forward to watching the preview. I always like watching the previews with him and like watching him watch the previews because I it whether or not I watch the preview, I have to watch the movie, you know? So I like watching him watch the
You
preview
can
and being
go,
like
nope,
is this one that we're gonna watch together or is this one that I'm gonna watch on my own?
you're on your own, kiddo. I am out.
So, but hey, it could be fun. I look forward to it, as I always do. If you'd like to watch House as well, check out that description and see where it is currently streaming or where it could be available for you to rent. And until then, you can watch us with your eyeballs. Movie Mandates is on YouTube, or you could listen to it with your ear holes in podcast form on iTunes. And you know what? If you find us just captivating as all get out, and you enjoy the show and you want to help us and reach that wider audience, I don't know why I'm like wider audience. It's engagement that will do so. So, if you're on YouTube, do the liking and the commenting and the ringing of bells and the dingings and the ratings and the reviews on iTunes. And we would be grateful. So that's cool. So thanks. And yes, with all of that being said, I am Keleigh, and you can pretend to follow me on Instagram at PimentoLivia. I just have that one O.
And you can follow me on Blue Sky at Andrew Eisen.
And we hope you enjoyed this here episode of Movie Mandates, and we will be back very soon with another mandated movie. Bye, everyone.
Bye.